Are you eating enough protein? Because if you've been struggling to lose that stubborn weight, feeling hungry all the time, or watching your energy crash every afternoon, I'm going to take a wild guess and say you're probably not. Listen, I get it. Protein can feel boring, complicated, or just plain overwhelming when you're trying to figure out what to eat. But here is the thing. Protein is literally one of the most powerful tools you have for transforming your body, especially if you're over 40 and dealing with belly fat that just refuses to budge. So today, I'm breaking down my top 10 high protein foods that actually move the needle. We're talking about the ones that specifically help you to burn fat, the best options if you're plant-based, and even a couple of under-the-radar proteins most people completely overlook. And before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my food swap tips that'll help you to eat healthy without deprivation. Let's go. If you're not putting cottage cheese in your pancakes, you are missing out. Listen, cottage cheese is my #1 protein powerhouse, and here is why. A single cup gives you 24 to 28 grams of protein. That's insane. It's packed with casein, which is a slow-releasing protein that keeps you full for hours. No more mid-morning snack attacks. And the flavor is so mild that it works in literally everything. Sweet, savory, you name it. But here's what I'm obsessed with right now. Cottage cheese pancakes. The ones that I made came out so fluffy, they're high in protein and absolutely delicious. I'm talking game changer good. If you want the recipe, click the link in the description for my fluffy, high protein cottage cheese pancake recipe. You're gonna wanna make these on repeat. Next, salmon. Wanna know the only protein that actually shrinks belly fat? It's salmon. Listen, most proteins can't do this, but salmon gives you this rare combination of high quality protein and omega-3 fats that directly support fat burning. Those omega-3s, they help reduce the inflammation that's been slowing down your metabolism. And studies show that they help reduce abdominal fat again and again. Plus, your body burns up to 50% of salmon's calories just digesting it. That's like getting paid to eat. A 100-gram serving gives you about 22 grams of protein and one of the cleanest fat profiles you can put in your body. Now, if you want to eat more protein without more calories, this is your answer. Yes, we are talking about chicken breast, which gives you more usable protein per calorie than almost any other whole food out there. We're talking 31 grams of lean protein in just a 100-gram serving. That means you can hit your daily protein target without needing a ton of powders, shakes, or massive portions. And girl, can we talk about how practical it is? Cook a batch once and you've got protein for the entire week. Toss it in bowls, salads, wraps, or just eat it straight up. Easy, versatile, and helps to preserve muscle while losing fat, which is huge as you get older. Need protein in under 60 seconds? I've got you. Tuna is the ultimate grab-and-go protein that can literally keep in your pantry for emergencies. A small can or a pouch delivers about 20 to 23 grams of protein with almost no extra calories. And unlike chicken, which you have to prep, tuna is ready the moment you open it. That makes it a powerful backup plan protein that keeps you from defaulting to snacks or those convenient foods that derail your progress. Now, I know tuna isn't for everyone, but you can mix it maybe with mustard, maybe some clean mayonnaise, fold it in a salad, a bowl, maybe combine it with avocado, and you'd be surprised actually how neutral that flavor becomes. Next, Greek yogurt. This protein gives you both instant and lasting fullness. How is that even possible? Look, Greek yogurt is the only protein on my list that delivers slow and fast fullness signals at the exact same time. That's because it naturally contains both whey and casein. Whey is the fastest acting protein which absorbs quickly for immediate satisfaction, while casein is the slow releasing protein that digests slowly to keep you full for hours. It's like having your cake and eating it too, except, it's yogurt. Plus, if you see active cultures on the container, that means that it supports your gut health, which plays a major role in appetite, energy, and how efficiently your body burns fat. So most servings give you about 16 to 20 grams of protein. Next, whey and collagen protein. Your body burns up to 30% of this protein's calories just digesting it. Listen, whey and collagen are sharing probably one of the top spots on my list here for protein powders because together they're just absolute powerhouses. Whey protein absorbs super fast, giving you that fullness signal almost immediately. And it protects your muscle, which keeps your metabolism from slowing down as you age. But collagen, look, collagen has one of the strongest thermic effects of any protein. Your body burns 20 to 30% of its calories just digesting it. Talk about working smarter, not harder. Plus, collagen reduces hunger by lowering ghrelin, your main hunger hormone, and it also supports your joints, your skin, and your gut lining. So you might be wondering, okay, where do plant-based protein powders fit into all of this? Truthfully, plant-based protein powders are my preferred protein powder. Both are solid options that may aid fat loss by increasing fullness and preserving muscle in a calorie deficit, but whey offers a higher thermogenic effect, which means it burns slightly more calories during digestion and also rapid absorption, while plant proteins digest slower, potentially keeping you full longer, making the best choice just dependent on your dietary needs and your tolerance and your health goals. Next, egg yolks. Stop throwing away your egg yolks. Here's why you need them. If you're not eating whole eggs for breakfast, we need to talk. Because eggs deliver one of the strongest appetite control effects of any breakfast food. When you start your day with whole eggs, you get a powerful fullness signal that lasts for hours and sets the tone for the rest of your day. Each egg gives you about 6 grams of complete protein. But here's the thing. I highly encourage you to include the yolk because that's where all the magic happens. The yolk has something called choline, which is amazing because it's great for your liver, it has B vitamins and healthy fats that keep your hunger calm and your energy steady. Now, you can also enjoy egg whites on their own or do a bit of both. So personally, I do 2 whole eggs plus 1 egg white when I'm making scrambled eggs. Next, lentils. This one food helped me to lose 30 pounds, no joke. Lentils were an absolute game changer for me, and here is why. A cooked cup gives you 17 to 24 grams of protein. That's almost 90% more than beans. And they keep you satisfied for up to 4 hours thanks to the combination of plant protein and slow digesting fiber. Now, when I started incorporating lentils into my meals regularly, I wasn't constantly snacking or reaching for things I didn't need. They also kept me full and satisfied. Plus, they're incredibly budget-friendly, making them one of the simplest ways to raise your protein intake without stretching your grocery bill. Just pair them with rice or quinoa to get all of your 9 essential amino acids. Next, tempeh and edamame. These are the only plant proteins that can rival meat. Here is the secret. Most vegetarian proteins fall short in amino acid balance, but tempeh and edamame, they hit different. Tempeh is naturally fermented, which creates a firmer, denser protein that your body can break down more efficiently. So a typical serving gives you about 20 grams of protein, and because it's fermented, it's easier on your gut. It also has a hearty texture that kind of mimics meat, so you can slice it, marinate it, saute it, crumble it, and it just absorbs seasonings like a champ. So edamame is one of the only plant proteins that is complete and naturally low calorie without any processing. A cup gives you 18 grams of protein and has a satiety score around 55%, which is higher than most legumes. Just make sure they're non-GMO. Next, nuts and seeds. Here is how to add 7 grams of protein in literally 10 seconds. Grabbing a handful of nuts or adding nut butter to your meals. It's one of the simplest ways to boost protein, fiber, and healthy fats all at once. Almonds, pistachios, walnuts, cashews, they're all packed with protein. A handful of almonds is going to give you nearly 7 grams of protein right there. Or add 2 tablespoons of almond butter to a smoothie, or maybe even have it at the end of a meal to help you to satisfy that dessert craving. It can take your meal from not enough protein to just the right amount instantly. Plus, you get fiber and healthy fats that keep you full for longer. That's the powerhouse of nuts. But here's the key. Measure out your serving, then put the container away. Trust me, it's easier to just keep dipping if you have the container in front of you. All right, now you know my top 10 high protein foods that help your body burn fat and feel amazing. But wait, I mentioned earlier that one of these foods was a total game changer for me and helped me to lose 30 pounds. Want to know exactly how I used it and what else I combined it with to finally break through that weight loss plateau? Make sure to watch my next video where I break it all down. I'm talking my entire strategy. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one.